Maria, is this ruling a surprise?
Well, it is on many fronts, and it's a huge defeat for the European Commission on a number of issues. One, we know that Apple and the European regulators have had a very difficult relationship for many years, and this in many ways does vindicate what Apple has said, which is that they pay the tax that they are due to pay in a country like Ireland, that they've done nothing wrong. And then secondly, for the Europeans at this point, it's a huge problem now because they've built this whole narrative that U.S. tech companies don't pay enough taxes in Europe, that they profit and make billions of euros in the European Union and the single market, and they have very obscure tax schemes that are unfair for citizens, and they should be paying more. And of course, this is not helping that narrative, and you have Margrethe Vestager, who until now had been a rock star in Brussels, the woman that's really pushing for more taxes, now being proven wrong.
Maria, this is a crushing defeat for Mrs. Vestager.
It is.
How does she go forward? I mean, this is about sovereignty, folks, where basically this body told them, no, Ireland gets to make its own rules. How does she go forward from this moment, Maria, after being absolutely crushed in this decision?
Well, you can see why this is so problematic for Margrethe Vestager, because she has made her entire political career, her entire name, and almost her voice in Brussels by saying these companies, I'm wrong, I'm right, they should be paying more taxes. And this changes the entire narrative for someone like Margrethe Vestager, who today is probably having a very, very bad day. Going forward, this is going to call into question, and this is obvious, clear as day, the taxation and reform about digital services. It will also call into question whether or not we can get a new digital tax by the end of the year. And it will also call into question whether going after these companies by penalties and financial penalties is actually working. Because even if Apple doesn't have to pay that money at this point, it was always a small number. It doesn't mean anything for Apple. So it will call into question the strategy, and it will call into question for sure Margrethe Vestager.